Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be filming my first monthly favourites for April. So I've just got a box of stuff on here which I'm going to be talking through. Most of it's like makeup and beauty related, but there are a few other bits. Now today is actually a really sunny day, and I've filmed a little bit later on in the day so the sun's come round more. So if the lighting is any better, let me know, because I could always film at this time. But it is super sunny, and that is why I have my sunglasses on my head. I'm not just wearing them inside for no reason. I've actually been out, that's why I've got them on. So if you do like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you want me to make monthly favourites like every single month, then that is something I could definitely consider doing. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first product I'm going to talk about is the Lottie London Shimmer Squad Highlighting Palettes. So it just comes with your 4 shades in there. It's got the Good Girl, the Flirt, the Troublemaker and the Queen Bee. And this one here, the Troublemaker, is the one I particularly love because I have really pale skin obviously. It's like a white highlight and it just is insanely glowy. I use this most days. That's what I've got on today. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, for £10 it's definitely one of my April favourites. So the second thing I got to talk about is a little bit of a combination. So it's the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in Child Star, and then the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Gloss Stick 3D Volume Lip Shine in Nudist. Because obviously matte liquid lipsticks, they like proper dry and crack your lips, I always put this on top now, and it just gives like a little bit more moisture kind of on the top. I'll just put some on now because it's probably worn off and I'll show you what I mean. It doesn't like change the colour or anything, but it just gives it that kind of glossy shine. But even when it rubs off, because of the matte liquid lipstick being underneath, it's still there. So yeah, there's probably a lot of different combinations used, but this is just one I've been loving. And then the next thing I've been loving is also a combination. So that is 2 mascaras. The first one is the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Baby Rose, this one, and then the Miss Sporty Really Me Volume and Tint Mascara. So this L'Oreal one is really good on its own even. It's got quite a strange wand, but it makes my lashes really long and voluminous. But then to kind of split them up, because it can make them a bit clumpy, I use this Miss Sporty one, which is just like a basic wand. But packaging on this one, I absolutely love it. I think the pastel colours just go really well on the polka dots. For like £10 for the combo, I think this is really good, and this works great on your bottom lashes as well, and that is what I'm wearing today. Again, another makeup product from L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Longwear Foundation in 12 Natural Rose. I've gone on about this in so many of my videos now, but it's just so good if you've got spots and you just want to literally cover them, because you can watch it go from like red skin to clear. If you put, I've got like a freckle here, so I just put a little bit over my freckle and it's literally like nearly disappeared. Obviously I'm not blending that in properly because I'm just doing it with my finger, but you get the idea. And for £10 it's like better than a lot of even high-end foundations. The next thing I've been loving is the Soap & Glory Super Cat Skinny Eyeliner. So I do have the normal one of this, but I prefer this skinny. It's just got a super fine nib on it. This is the only eyeliner I use. I don't do wings or anything like that, so I don't know if it's any good for that. But I know for what I use it for, it is really good. And I think it's about £10, but it's the only eyeliner I've ever really gotten along with, so it's definitely worth paying a little bit more for something which is going to work really well. So the next product I've got is the Rimmel London Oh My Gloss for 6 hours. I do actually have 2 of these. I don't know where the other one's gone, but again I use it for the same thing. I use it like over the top of liquid lipstick, and this one I tend to use with more like these sort of colours, like the Sleek Matte Me's. Works really well, and it does stay a long time. And this one is in 260 My Eternity, and I think they're £5.49, but they're on offer in Superdrug at the moment, 3 for 2, so we'll get 1 for free. And they just come in with that kind of a wand. And the final makeup product I have to talk about is the Freedom Eyebrow Pomade in Blonde. So it is literally just an eyebrow pomade. It's the second one I bought because I bought soft brown and it was too dark and I wanted taupe, but it's not been in stock for like 2 months. So I thought I'll just try Blonde, and I use this every day now without fail. I always use their brow powders, but this is just like so much better because it's just easier to work with in my opinion. So for £5 it's like the perfect dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, which are 15. So if you can get your hands on this, definitely try and get your hands on it. And I know I've talked about this in a lot of my videos, but I just really love it. I tell a lie, that isn't the last makeup product I have to talk about. The last one is the Morphe 35T palette. Now I have actually only had this a week. I was going to put it in my YouTube made me buy it video, but it didn't arrive in time. But that's probably go up after this video, so yeah. They're all super pigmented, and the matte ones are too, like a little swirl of the brown and then it's just there. This is my favourite colour at the moment. It reminds me a bit of one of the ones in the Naked 3, but they're all just super shimmery. The only thing I wish there was is a setting colour, even though it's taupe colour, so there's obviously not going to be one, but that is what I feel like this palette is missing. But yeah, this has been one of my favourites and I use it nearly every day. So to get all of that makeup off, I've been loving using the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Wash. And it's just a face wash, so you wet your face and then you put a little bit onto your hand and rub it on your face. Just get like a flannel and rub it off obviously, and it just takes your makeup like straight off and it doesn't leave anything there. I have very sensitive skin, so this is one of the first face washes, except simple ones, which I can use and my skin doesn't get irritated by, so that's like a complete bonus for me. But the pump has broken on it, so I had to buy like another pump bottle to pour it into, because otherwise I'd have to unscrew it every time and I found that really annoying. But I've been loving this month. So to store all of that makeup, you might have seen this in my Primark haul about 6 weeks ago now, and I've been loving the Rugrats makeup bag. Now it opens up and then it has 2 compartments. It's kind of like a little handbag, but when I have an early start at college, I kind of get all my makeup out the night before and then put it into this so I can just bring it downstairs with me in the morning because the lighting's better down there. And I just find it like it works really well for what it's for, and it fits everything in. And I think it was £6. I'll be taking this on holiday and everything this year. So for brushes, I've recently been loving using the Zoeva Rose Golden collection. I've actually kind of stained the bag in foundation on the back. Now I don't love all of the brushes, but the one I have like particularly been using every day is this Luxe Crease one, which is like completely stained, but I just find it works so well, more than the Real Techniques 201, because this is a lot like firmer, whereas this just makes it look more kind of natural, even though obviously it's not going to be natural. Just like stops you getting any harsh lines or anything like that. I've also been loving the concealer brush, which is the 142, and I just find it like buffs it out really nicely. But for the price of them, it's a good job, they're worth it, because, you know, I'd be pretty upset if he didn't work. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Primark Raspberry and Vanilla No. 19 Room Diffuser. So again, this has been in my haul recently. I've had this for about 3 weeks now. It's about halfway empty, even though it said it'd only last for 4, so that's pretty good. But it's just so strong, like as soon as I walk into my room I can just smell it, and I love that. And if you want like an instant scent, you can just take out the reed and get over, which I tend to do every few days. But for £1, I definitely like buy these again in the future, and I've been loving them this month. This favourite is a little bit random, but it is the Haribo Super Mix. I've particularly been loving like jelly babies in it, but thought I'd add them in there because I've been eating packet after packet of these all month, and they're like my favourite sweets at the moment. Again, something a little bit random, but from New Look. I've been loving these little lacy crop tops. They're £10 each, and I have 3 of them now because I've bought it in every colour you can get it in except black. But they're just so comfortable to like throw on with leggings, but they kind of like you've made an effort when you've not. So yeah, I've been living in these like for most of April, and I'll probably be living in them for the rest of the spring and summer. And the final thing I've got to talk about is a TV series, and the TV series I have been loving is Skins. Now you probably all watch Skins and know what it is, but in case you don't, it's about a group of about 7 sixth form students, and then their lives, each episode focuses on like a different person, like individually and whatever's going on in their life kind of. So there's 3 different generations of like sixth formers, I don't know what to say. So there's like season 1 and 2 are the first group, season 3 and 4 are the second, and then 5 and 6 are the third, and then season 7 is like a catch up with them years later kind of, I think. I've not got that far yet. So I'm on season 5 now, on the last episode, but I spend an awful lot of time watching this, and it's just something I really enjoy, but can be a bit like drugs and that sort of stuff. So if you're under like 14, I wouldn't recommend watching it, but if you're kind of over that and that's what you like to watch, then definitely watch it. It's kind of like My Mad Fat Diary and The Inbetweeners thrown together, I guess. So if you like that sort of thing, then I'd definitely say it's for you, but it's definitely worth a watch. And while I'm at it, for the sake of it, I am going to include these sunglasses into my video because I love how they reflect. They're not really had them hardly any days, but I may as well add them in anyway. So that is all I have for today's video. If you have liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let me know if you would like this to be a monthly thing, any other videos you'd like to see, if you'd want more hauls in the future, I don't know. So make sure you let me know. And I always love reading through the comments on my videos and replying to them. But yeah, I will see you next Friday. Bye!